We're live. And we're live. There we go. I had that set to basically loop back through my headphones so I could hear myself. Good evening. Welcome to our new little pre-stream layout. Decided to change things up from the space. So, Minecraft hardcore. We're going to continue on. So let me do that. So let me do this. Basically, just get the music stopping. Get the game launching. Hopefully without issue. A little earlier today, played some Darkest Dungeon. Along with Oblivion. That was recorded and put up on YouTube. Not streamed, but stream-wise. We have done some Darkest Dungeon today. All right, game should be going, so let's do this. All right. There we go. Excellent. All right, Minecraft. Let's get back into our ginger ale world. So, we left off. We had basic house going. We have like our basic, cows, some wheats, some plants. They have destroyed some of our crops. The wandering trader has. It's okay. I can fix that later. Sugarcane's going. All right, let me get refreshed with what we actually have. So we got a few emeralds. Nothing too crazy. Lots of wheat seeds. Plenty of wheat. We can go feed the cows real quick. I don't recall villager-wise, like what we got, what we don't, all that other fun stuff. I'm just gonna kind of use a little bit of wheat there. I vaguely remember going to that house and being like we could use it. Vaguely remember that. I didn't go back and watch the last time we played. All right. Actually, let's see. We got some leather. We've got a little bit of paper. Not much. Let's go get ourselves some paper and refill our water. Let's do that. Bit of that. Just do a bit of that. Did any fall? Couldn't tell. Oh, there's a little bit of sugarcane over here. Might as well pick that up too. So let's come on over and get that. And I think previously we made... Did we make the lectern? And I thought about leaving it, but decided, you know what? I don't know what they're going to get, and then they'll wander off. I can't remember if that's what I did. So we are going to head over this way. Say hello to the sheepies. We could probably get a couple of sheepies going. Oh yeah, we wanted to, like, make some more beds. I remember that. Okay, so that one sheep's the only sheep. All right, so we'll do that. Let's see if we can feed any of these cows. Oh, not that. All right, just feed the rest. There we go. And get off my crops, please. You've already caused us enough problems back over that way. All right. Do we have the lectern? Not in our bundle. All right. First things first. Let's make some paper. Let's come to here. Let's see that. We'll do a bit of this. Let's just make as many books as we can. We're going to need them. All right, so we got books. I didn't discover a new recipe based on the books, so that tells me maybe I left the lectern back over there. Let's go figure this out. some rain. All right, let's just let's make a few torches as well. All right, let's come on over. We could probably grab some of that wheat, or we might even be able to just kind of fix up that. There we go. Just in case we need like another farmer or something. They got some actual farm land. All right, let's get over here. Check on our lectern. Okay. There's no one here at the lectern. So we're going to just remove it for a second, put it back down, see if anyone decides to show up. Now, the fact that it's raining may deter them a bit. I'm not entirely sure. Yes, I now remember. Something happened in that house. I remember. Okay. Got that much out of the way as far as remembering things. Let's... What kind of farmer are you? What do you trade? Taters. I mean, that could be good. Wheat would be ideal. Where is everybody? Oh, yeah, this village was like just a few people, if I remember correctly. And we needed to make beds, or at least that was kind of the idea, was to get some beds going. So let's eliminate some of the possibilities of them choosing another profession. On the other hand, there you are. Yeah. You can't do anything. However, we do need more villagers to be made, potentially. The other alternative was just do some enchanting ourselves. But I say let's look at getting some of those beds made. I do remember us talking about that. Now that we've kind of cleaned up the other potential profession places. But I thought there was at least like 4 of the villagers. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe not. All right, let's just get up here a little bit. Hold on a second. Okay. Let's see if we can just drop some stuff off like this. That can go next to it. Our shears. We'll need some of that. Let's just hop on down. Nice. Okay. Look at this. Nope. Back in with you, please. Okay. I'm going to need to make this easier in the future, potentially like make a ladder is what I'm thinking. Scoot. If you would, please. Thank you. And then a bit of that. Okay. We'll get dirt back. But what I'm thinking we do right now, like I said, to make that easier, make some ladders. All right, let's just come on down here. Boom, boom, like so. But they can't come up the ladders, right? At least I don't think so. Are you still on my crops? Why? Why my crops? My cabbages? Get out of here. Skedaddle. Scoot. Vamoose. All right. Let's come this way a little bit. Let's put ladder in there. We need to make not all that carpet, but just some so we can do... That's a sheared sheep has gotten out. Can you climb ladders? Sheared sheep. Excuse me. Okay, they can climb ladders. So that tells me I'm going to need to do like that. All right, let's see about getting our sheep back. Okay, real quick, we do this, we do this, we do this. Hello? I have wheat. Whoa. You there. Where are you going? Is this a prison break? Come on down. Good. Okay, so I'm guessing... Yep, they can climb. All right. We'll need to figure this situation out. Excuse me. Over this way, please. Let's get over here. Up here. Good. And over this way. I think we lost a sheep. Scoot. Over this way. Right over here. Thank you. All right. Oh. All right. What if I do this? Now, can these sheep follow that? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. So I can do this. But it doesn't seem like they are able to follow. Good. Okay. I think we figured that problem out. Oh, give me my wheat back. All right. Let's do a bit of that. Now, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do... We're going to have to... I don't know if we can actually do it right now. Oh. Because of the space. So I may have to expand out a little bit. Oh, that sheep might have come back. Over this way, sheep. Yep, that's what it looks like. All right, down here. Excellent. Okay, now we're in business. Now we're in business. So I'm thinking we add... So we've got 1, 2, 3, so we can go 4, 5 to here. And then over this way, so we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fences. Just doing my calculations. But I think we got 1, so we'll need to make some more sticks. That's what it seems like. So let's do that. And then we get like that. Excellent. Let's go to bed before we accidentally get something going, nighttime wise. All right, we'll look around. Things look okay. All right, so real quick, let's put these up here. Bit of this and a bit of that. All right, so a bit of that, bit of that. Actually didn't need to make all this, but to play it safe. Okay, and we'll do that, so that way we can hop in, on, out. Okay. Boom. There we go. All right, now we're in business. I got a little bit more room to move. We can now get in there when we need to. This is good. All right, let's just put a few things away. We're not going to need brown wool, so we can make 6 beds currently. So I think we do that. If we're able. We don't have enough wood. Check. Nothing extra there. Okay. Well, then in that case, let's chop a few trees down, shall we? Bit of this. Like so. All right. Boom. Bip. Need 18 pieces of wood. All right. There we go. Now, we're going to go back to the village, put the beds down, so that way it can potentially encourage new villagers to be born. Potentially. We will see how things go. But most likely, in the meantime, we're going to need to do our own, like, enchanting and whatnot. Sorry, got 2 beds there. Just put a couple beds out. Not really much room there. That's okay. Let's look over this way. I'm actually going to pick that up for right now. And let's come on over. Drop off some more beddings. This. Because a couple of these are going to have a good amount of room. Seemingly. Like that, right? And then we do this. I can give them the extra room they would need. Acacia wood. We'll just make planks out of that. All right. We got 3 more to place. Plenty of room here. Plenty of room. So 1, 2. I think we go... Oh. 3. What is this? Terracotta is what I'm thinking. Oh, there we go. Yeah, terracotta. Okay. Cool. All right, so we got... Beds are placed. Hopefully, these 2... And I thought there was more. Like, at least 1 more. Other than that 1, you know what I'm saying? But thought there was more. Now, in the meantime, what we will need to do is we need to get some diamond. So that way, I mean, it's essential for our enchanting table. Also, some obsidian. And as you can see right now, we have no armor. So, I mean, we could start with a bit of copper. But obviously, iron would be the way to go for the start. So let's get ready to go on a slight expedition. I need to plant some seeds, so we'll do that. But let's put these kinds of items back. Don't need them for right now. Some wood, some dirt, some stone. Always good to have. Plant a couple of seeds. Let's do that real quick. Okay. Like that, like this, that. Excellent. And we can just put this back in here for now. Everything else looks okay. All right. I mean, do we start up there? Or there's the slight little kind of drop off over here. I think we start up a little bit. It's already a little bit on the open side. So let's just be at the ready. We have no armor, so we gotta remember. Oh, wait, we've got copper. Duh. I'm like, we need to be on the lookout for copper and iron, and we've got copper. I just need to smelt it. Glad I remembered that. Now, granted, it's not the most protection in the world, but still. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. That, okay. All right, so instead of adventuring, we're going to chill for a second. That's all. Just going to chill. All right, this looks all right. Kind of stay near the village just in case, you know, things and whatnot happen. But I could look around for a little bit. Just kind of get lay of the land, because it's going to take a little bit for that stack to smelt. Oh, I'm glad I caught myself. Accidentally hit control, which will sprint. Said last second, hit shift. Be like, ooh, let's slow that down a bit, shall we? Okay. I mean, that's a pretty good shot, just kind of straight down. The light that is happening right there on what looks like andesite, is that just from the sunlight, or is there like a torch or lava down there? That's a question. Spider somewhere. Let's keep looking around. Well, this could be interesting. Instead of going up, what's this opening? A little bit of coal up there. All right, let's just drop this. Boom, nothing. Anything happening, or is it, yeah, it just kind of comes back here. See, I'm ignoring the whole, oh, I could build some to, yeah, I'm trying to ignore that. That voice. But in the meantime, we got a ravine. I wonder if this connects. Well, this is all water. This is very, like, neatly cut through here. And then it, water-wise, it seems like it either stops or drops down out of there. Okay. Not bad. But if I see any, you know, kind of surface level iron, so to speak, that would be really nice. So let's keep adventuring, you know, see. Ravine's got anything? Doesn't look like it. At least right away. We may check it out, may not. Well, this looks like a pretty easy place to explore. Let's fill up on food and just have a little peek. Just a little peeksy doodles. All right, so a little bit of water down here. Seems pretty calm though. Yep, it just comes down here, just to the water. Okay. Normally, I just kind of leave my torches, but it was only 2, so let's just take them and leave. Here's some lava. I'm trying to remember if we have looked around over here or not. Skelly, see ya. More sheep. Little chicken. All right. Starting to get dark. We have basically no armor, so let's head back. Just a little bit in this direction. Get back home before anything bad happens. Of course, we could just fall. That's totally not unheard of. Let's get back here. And avoid this little bit of a ravine. Let's kind of come up this steep side, make our way home. Check on that iron. All right. Yep, that ravine. Alley-oop. Okay, we've made it. All right, not bad on the adventuring. About halfway done. That should get us a okay amount. Now, before I do this, let's look. So we had a +2 on the armor for helmet. So if we were to look at this, it's also +2. And that also, our current helmet has plus, what is it, 3 unbreaking? Not +3, just unbreaking 3. So maybe it's a bit more durable, so we won't make the helmet for right now. So let's make everything else. Some leggings, chest plate, and the boots. All right. There we go. Now we got some protection. So that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. Oh, little zombie. Up where I was wanting to look. We can go investigate that a little bit. But also, a little bit of a cave here. I think we checked this out. It's a very little bit of a cave. Not much happening. Okay. Doesn't hurt to check. All right, now let's head up where I was originally thinking about going. It's kind of a cave-ish area happening. So let's see if we can kind of make our way up. Like this, like this, like this, this. Oh, I was hoping we could kind of grab that corner. There we go. Armadillo around here somewhere. Oh, careful. This, that. Yeah, get up here first, kind of look around. Another village or the other village? I don't quite recall if we went there and then came over here. But definitely it's another village. Just don't remember if we've checked it out or not. That's okay. All right. Now, for what I wanted to look at, this. Okay, this could have some promise. Okay, looks like it goes down a little further over here. Let's just be at the ready. Looks like the zombie's right there. Hi there. Dropped some taters, precious. Look at that. Okay. A little bit of coal back this way. Let's mine that out, because why not? Nothing wrong with that. Back this way as well. Let's hop up there, grab that. Okay. Yep, still got the village. Okay, so not much in the way of that direction. But what about this way? Where do you go? What's this like? Ah, a little like glow lichen or something like that. That could be what we saw earlier with the bit of glow. Okay, so this just comes back out to here with this part. Okay, I'll leave the torches this time. We could come back at some point. Maybe do something with this place. You know, nice up high. Last time I did that, gravity got me. That's okay. We aren't going to worry about that right now. Now, opposite is all of this. Like just heading down. So, meow indeed. Kitty cat, meow. Let's go this way. Just kind of slowly but surely make our way down. Check out what's happening here. if anything, other than the, lava. Is it accessible to us is the main question. Oh, yeah, this is the kind of like dripstone-ish. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We could... Like, I'm trying to think. Well, what could we do here? Like, making our way down there seems like a good idea. Kind of. Let's come over this way a bit. Obviously, try to avoid the lava. If we can kind of go down onto this, that could work. So, what I'm thinking we do is let's get up here a little bit, like to this area. And then what we'll do, make a little bit of a bridge. Or some stairs, potentially. A little bit of that. Okay. Just a touch. Let's grab this coal. Because who knows, mining this out could lead to like a unforeseen path. Staying crouched though, just in case anything decides to open up. We don't want to deal with that. All right, just a little bit here and there. Not worry about the copper. We got plenty of copper back at home. All right, so let's come on down this way a bit. Open this up. Like I said, this kind of pillar is more or less, I think, a good spot to head toward. So let's see what we can do. Right. Let's come over this way a touch. Now, it drops down one right here is what it looks like. It's like if we do this... Yep. Okay. Now, what if we... Good. Now, let's back up one. Okay. Just kind of start to stairway our way down a bit, is the idea. Until... Right here. Looks like we are on... potentially the... dripstone stuff. So I think this marks that pillar, potentially. So what I'm going to do after we get some of this coal is mine out a little bit of that and see where it brings us to in the grand scheme of that cavern, that cave. All right, get a bit of this. All right, coal-wise, a little overstack. We're doing all right. So, let's see. All right, idea, real quick. Just kind of, since we are digging out this, let's see if we can... Yeah, we are almost to it. Like, we can see it, like, right there. So we would need to go this way just a touch from the looks of it. So let's close that. Let's do this. Just kind of, yep, this is the spot. Is what it seems like. Okay. So, let's do a bit of this. Like this, yes. All right, now we can kind of look around. So, pretty good on the formation. All right, bring this like that. And just for safety, let's light this up. Okay. Now, from here, well, let's see. Good amount of iron right there. Right down here. Coal, copper, the usual stuff. Looks like more copper over there. All right, so let's do like at least kind of what I think we should do. I'm just gonna kind of fortify this a touch. So that way, do this, and go right back up. What I'm thinking we do is potentially use the edge of this and like stairway our way down and around is the idea. Like we, kind of come down this way a bit. That's the idea. It seems like it's getting closer to nighttime. Not quite, but it's getting there. All right, so let's do this a bit. And carefully, like this, yes. All right. Then let's look down one like that. Okay. Let's build out the platform a little bit more. A little walkway. Potentially right here. Okay. I think we could get down to that. No problem. And we'll just kind of close this up a bit. There we go. Okay. We may not need to stare down. We may just be able to kind of... Well, I thought this might go somewhere. Oh, kind of. A little bit. A little unorthodox. I'll just get rid of this a little quicker. All right, some skelly somewhere. Maybe right back over here. There's a little bit of iron. Good. I think it's like right below us. Speaking right below us, I don't want to lose this iron. So let's see if we can kind of, put it in place. The stripstone block we don't really need. So let's see. I was hoping I might be able to kind of see under a little bit. Unfortunately not. And anything down there is a little too far down. That's okay. So let's do this. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Just one block down, really. So that way it will line up right under this. Or at least that's the idea. And then we'll do this. Mine these real quick. And then a bit of that. Okay, got that. And boom. Nice. Okay, sweet. Sweet. All right. Oh. Don't want that skeleton to really be able to see us. All right, let's just get a little bit of light down. And I think coal-wise, we're good for the moment. Let's go ahead and make this path a little easier to navigate. Then this as well, just like that. Okay. And let's kind of make our way back home. Grab some rest. Ooh, that could have been tricky. That could have been tricky. So let's not have that happen, shall we? Let's do a bit of that. All right, let's just be ready. can just run. Yep, no, you're back there. Okay. Let's be careful. Oh, spider. Whoo. I got the moves. I'm too fast. I'm too fast. Oh, there's a creeper right there, too. Oh, that's okay. Boom. Okay. We don't have windows. Okay. This is fine for right now. Oh, ow. Come back here. My shield was up. All right. Now, for the spider, not too worried about it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got a little hairy creeper, quite literally. Looking out my front door. In this case. All right. We gotta move out of here, clearly. Oh, there you are. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. All right. Put the bones away. A little bit of that. In fact, let's put that there. Don't really have much in the way of taters, precious. Put that up for now. This is not organized by any means. This is just there. I don't think we're going to need that much cobblestone on us. All right. So let's just put that away. That away. Okay. How are we doing today? Sheep are looking good. Let's go check on our village. I think for safety's sake, we save the cave until we've got some better armor. At least that's my initial idea. Because it looked like, things would get a little tricky. So, for the village, have any new villagers been born? That's the question. Because if they haven't, then we're in a bit of a pickle. And we may need to go to the other village. Well, there's someone down here. Are you Nitwit? With your fancy house? What are you? A mason. Ah, I don't think we caught this previously. I will take that stone cutter because that'll come in handy if we were like, hey, we need to get some like bricks or stairs and stuff like that. Okay, let me go get my lectern. Just make sure I don't have it on me for any reason. So we get the lectern, clearly. Go set it down. See what we can do. Ideally, looking for stuff like high level of unbreaking, efficiency, nice high level. There's infinity for the bow. Not a requirement. I like it, but it's not a requirement. Okay, let's put this here. Boom. Now, let's go back. See if we can knock out at least one decent enchantment book to get right away. All right, let's just come on up here. Again, let's put this down. See if our new friend is going to make his way. I saw movement. Well, now the question is he like too far away? And that's why the village is not villaging. Because the farmer is too far from everybody else. What if we do this? Keep it kind of close to home, like this. Boom. All right, he's looking. He's interested. All right. Swing and a miss. Oh. I mean, we cleared things up a little bit, so there's that. Really? Twice in a row? 3 times in a row. Okay. Not even an option for any type of book. Just the actual shelves like this. Okay. Cost 12, so it's not going to be the stuff we're really looking for. Lunge 1. All right, not what we're looking for. Okay. We're not hitting at all on this. Sweeping Edge 3. Not bad for sword. Not bad. Ugh. See, ideally, we would have a bunch of villagers who'd kind of... Oh! Buddy! Hey! Come back here. I'm sorry. Accidentally punched him. Thinking maybe that'll get his act together, but no. Impaling, see, me punching him makes the price go a little higher. Ugh. Okay, he is really set on trying to be just a regular, like, bookshelf kind of vendor. There's binding. Why would we want that? Lure? Okay, I mean, not bad. We could get enchantments from fishing if we were desperate. We wouldn't get the really good stuff, though, I don't think. Flame? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, get rid of that. Put that down. Okay. Boom. And arthropods. No thanks. Oh. And... Okay. Nope, nothing. Are you heading towards the main part of town? For your, like, R&R time? I think that's what he's doing. Or they. Now, by chance, do the two of you, you know, really get along pretty well? That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Hello. I think that's what they're hoping for as well. Don't mind me. I want to see some love in the air, that kind of thing. Because if that's the case, then more villagers will get made. Right? Ugh. Doesn't look like that's happening. Are we going to have to pack up and move? Because this village is not, you know, just kicking. Let's keep an eye on things, though. There's the other nitwit somewhere. Can they birth other villagers? That's a question. Yeehaw, indeed. All right. Looks like R&R is over. Time to go back to work for a little bit. So let's just be ready. Okay, excuse me. Curse binding. Ugh. RNG is not on our side. RNGesus doesn't live here today. Curse of vanishing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nope, still not. No villagers. Flame. It's just not hidden today. I'm telling you. Curse binding. Thank you. Love to see it. And they're going to sleep. Is there a bed in here at all? No. Didn't think so. Okay. We can get a little sleep in the village. Honestly, I think we may need to go over to that other village. I think that's going to be the play. We haven't set up too much permanent base. It's also not too far away from our current base as well. So at least we got that going for us. That's crazy. It was 2 nitwits in the village, 2 just regular villagers. None of them decided to help increase the population of said village, even with the extra beds. Ugh, goodness. Okay. So I think that the next time, what we're going to do is head to the village that is that way, that we spied. We'll do that, but we'll save that for next time. So I am going to go ahead and wrap things up here for Minecraft, and we'll go ahead and get out of here. So before I go, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys later.